Hello everyone and welcome to Scientific Brain.
COVID-19 virus is one thing that is going on everybody's mind. Everybody is very distracted by it, and it quickly transformed to a very big disaster which started from China to other parts of the world. Till March 31, 2020, infected people were close to 1 million. Now everyone is filled with anxiety as they see the death tolls and infection news about it. The question might have also come to your mind, then when will this pandemic will end? For many years, many days, or many months. In this episode of Scientific Brainster, we will answer some of these questions. Now, we will talk about a science writer, Ed Yong, wrote an article 2 years ago explaining that any pandemic is unavoidable and there are three ways to end a pandemic, which are the unlikely way, the dangerous way, and the long way. The unlikely way will have that everyone will be in quarantine as countries will be mass testing like 2003 SARS outbreak. Many countries will be mass testing amongst their citizens. The children of the schools may have also to stop going to schools and stay at homes and do online studies because it is a people where mass testing is often done. Now we will talk about US affected by it. US is a very prosperous country and is now has become a global epicenter of the pandemic. Though US has thought that would simply perform tests and evacuate virus and will be a very good state right now. But now US has no plans for doing tests for all our population and can't do nothing like it can't stay away from the virus because it is a global epicenter now. But the baddest state of the US has yet to come because the US has lesser number of beds as Italy. It has more capita of beds than US. The US will be very much affected by this virus, but it is very bad state. But for this model to be successful, everybody have to promise the social distance in practice, and everyone has to avoid going out of the things, and everyone have to be very responsible citizens for that. Though we even think that it is very bad now, but it can also form a very bad state, more badder if it does not perform it. Now the second one is the following: we will have to fire the burn to let it out, which means that we will have people that be infected, we will let the people infected, because when we will let the people infected, some people will recover from it, and we will take the antibodies from their bodies and we will use them to treat as a virus. But it is same as let the fire burn it let out. But if we do this, millions would die and many big countries will suffer a huge population loss. It will be very bad. Many people will suffering from many family losses, and over millions of people will die because of this. The third one is the best state. It is the most realistic and provide least damage, but it will take time. We need to continue social distancing till much time, example till February 2020, for even like a year, until a vaccine is being made of it. It's very intense process. Vaccine will take time to very much extend even, but till that time people had to do something to stay away from this virus. This may see as a very easy state that how we can do it easily, but it is very dangerous how to do it. The vaccine to prepare will also take some time for the scientists to know, and there will be very deaths of the coronavirus. Scientists will be testing again and again, and till that time we need to do social distancing till possible. Vaccine development will take 12 to 18 months, and it's about a year. Yes, it may happen for more than a year also, of 6 months. But till that time, the countries will be also experiencing a huge economic loss, and they're facing a huge decrease in the GDP. US would also face a decrease in GDP by 6.2%, which it already faced, and the people would be just wishing everything, anniversary, birthdays with phones only. Many people and their families would suffer from a great loss and suffering from great deaths of their loved ones. Many people will think that what is happening and it should be stopped. Many viruses like flu, etc., has already done this, and SARS even has done such a kind of thing. But till that time, for everything to return to normal, we need to do this. Many viruses, like the flu and the common cold, have seasons that return almost in winters, and if we do not take this corona properly, that it might also return in seasons which would be very bad. And for this time to be over, we can only wait for the scientists to appropriate data, and everything would be normal. But no one can do this. We need to take care of ourselves. And if we want to travel in public transport, it will be very dangerous because we can be affected by anything. But no one can do this till the cure. So we need to wait and stay at home, and everything would be normal soon. Till that time, please do social distancing and do not go out as it is possible. It may take much time. There is no magical solution to this problem. Yes, there is no magical solution to this problem. So we have to stay at home and be responsible citizens to say the country's guidelines and to respond to the country's guidelines. At the last, we will only suffering from a maybe a shattered economic loss and some mental problems. But that would be much gooder if it this virus does not end. But till that time, stay home and stay safe and fight the coronavirus. You can also wash your hands at regular intervals to keep your loved ones